What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about a tool and show you how to use it that I've been using that it's changed everything. I've used this tool for every product I've created, pushed, whatever I need, and it's been the most helpful tool out there for me, and that is the keyword research tool. Okay, I use the viral launches tool. You can use Helium 10, you can use Jungle Scout. I don't care. I just want you guys using a keyword research tool and show you how to use it because they're so powerful. It's real data, it's real search data, and we can see what's going on. That way we can go ahead, if there's keywords that people don't know about with getting, thousands of searches, but no one else is using them in a title. Well, let's put that in our title, right? And let's figure out how to, take advantage of that, right? And get, another 2,000, organic searches, getting, impressions on your listing because no one else is doing it, right? So it's going to be a mix of, helpful things, starting PPC off right, with real data, even down to product research. I've used this. So this is a very powerful tool. Again, I don't care which software company you use. I use Viral Launch. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I do have a affiliate discount code that you can get down in the description if you want. It's 15% off for life. Again, I only do these affiliation deals if it benefits you guys, right? That's what it's all about, okay? All right, guys, let's get started. Let's go down into my screen and let's not waste any more of your guys' time. Okay, so this is the keyword research tool by Viral Launch, okay? So if you have the subscription, you can go down here and we look down at keyword research right here, guys. So you click that, this is what pops up, okay? And I'm not sure what the exact dollar amount, I'm not sure you can get the keyword research by itself or not, but you go ahead and go to Viral Launch if you're curious about that. Again, I have a 15% off code down below to help you guys save a little bit of money. It comes with all their other tools too, right, guys? Again, just about keyword research here, guys. So let's just get digging into it, guys, right? So if I type in, say I'm going to sell lemon squeezer, right? So if I type in lemon squeezer, right, what's going to happen is Viral Launch is going to take all the keyword data, all the searches that real customers are making, and they're going to display this for you, right? And so if I type in lemon squeezer, the first result right here, obviously, is lemon squeezer. And it's telling me right here, volume estimate is 30,000 searches a month. So people are searching this 30,000 times a month, okay? So that's the traffic for this keyword, right? So if I go over to Amazon here and I type in lemon squeezer, Viral Launch is telling us that 30,000 times that happens a month, okay? So this is kind of telling you what keywords are worth paying attention to, whether it's PPC or getting in your title, right? This is actually how I build up my title and my listings, is using this right here. So if we go down, right, what I usually do is I sort by volume estimate, right? I want the most volume, right? Most traffic, right? Because more traffic, more impressions, more sales, more likely to convert, right? So I search by volume estimate here. And we see the next one is citrus juicer, right? And so Viral Launch actually lets us click this right here if we want to look to see if it's relevant, right? You can see it's not as relevant. Say we're selling one of these as lemon squeezer. It's not as relevant as the lemon squeezer itself, but it's got enough of these to know that it's somewhat relevant, right? These are selling on the page or they wouldn't be up here, right? So to see relevancy, which is, there's two things I look at right here to put these keywords in my title or my listing, and especially my back end, right? And so it's volume estimate and relevancy for these two things, okay? And so, I'll look right here. It's got 20,000 searches, but it's not that relevant. It's about 50% relevant compared to lemon squeezer, where it's 100% relevant, right? These are all these manual lemon squeezers I'm trying to sell. But this, it's got this citrus juicer right here, which is more of a machine-like thing. More machine juicers right here. But, we got a lemon squeezer right here. We go down, we got, 3 of them right here. But so we know this is semi-relevant, right? And what pushes this over the edge for me, just be like, okay, I need to get this involved in my title and my listing and my back-end keywords, right? Is that it's got 20,000 searches a month. It's the second highest volume keyword in our category, or our niche, we should say, right? And so it's like, I want to get this involved because even though it's not super relevant, it's getting so much traffic that, it's going to bring us in some more conversions, more searches, things like that. So we want to be indexed for it, right? And, going down next, lemon, right? That's super easy, just, to get marked for. Just put lemon squeeze in there and you're good for lemon, right? Lemon juicer, right? It's got 9,000. It's getting down there. And you can see that the first one in all the sponsored listings, so they wouldn't advertise here unless they're getting sales, right? These sponsored listings is what I'm showing you here. And you see the top guy is a lemon squeezer, the one we're trying to sell, right? Amazon choices, all lemon squeezers besides this one over $50, right? And so, there's other juices here. So, this one I'd say it's like 75 to 80% relevant, right? So it's just as important to involve lemon juicer in your title, in your product description, in your product bullets, in your backend keywords like your search terms in your subject matter and all those other backend areas. You want to include this, right? It's getting 10,000, searches a month, right? So you see what's going on here, right, guys? So we keep going down, we keep checking relevancy, right? Citrus press, what's going on here? First thing is a lemon squeezer. Okay, must be relevant. Manual juicer, let's look at that. Cool, it's got this guy first, but we see our lemon squeezers right here, right? And, it's got a combination, so it's not super relevant, but, for having these, two at the top sponsor, right? Again, Amazon recommending these two right at the top here, right? Is, telling me that I should get manual juicer involved in my listing, right? And so I'm going to keep going down, right? Until, I run out of room in my title, right? There's limited space in my title. There's limited space in my bullets, in my description, right? Obviously you can fit more in the description, right? So you can go down longer on this list, right? So we're going to keep going, right? And I usually go to, depending on what I can fit in, down to 1,000 to 500 searches a month and try to get everything involved that I can, right? These lower tail ones, I'll try to include, OXO, making sure it's not a brand or anything like that or trademark. But, if it's just a standard word, I'll try to get that involved in my description. At least I'm getting indexed and on my back end, right? Obviously, I probably can't fit that in my title and it's not worth fitting in my title, but I want it somewhere in my listing. That way, out of these 539 people, there's a chance that one of those people might see my listing and buy it, right? You can have the best listing in the world, the best product in the world, everything's great, but if no one sees it, it doesn't matter. You don't have a chance anyway. So this is a great way to make sure you're giving your title and your listing the best chance possible, right? To rank up as high as possible and rank for as many keywords as possible. Okay. And so that is what I do for the listing there, guys. Next, okay, you guys trying to start PPC, things like that. You don't know how to start, right? Right here, guys. We can download this into CSV. We can hit this into an Excel. Okay, guys. And if we go, I like to bring this out so I can see a little better. I hit data, I hit filter, and then I sort by descending, which is telling me the highest volume keywords. So, what will I do with PPC? Well, we know auto campaigns aren't that efficient, right? Because Amazon's just kind of doing their own thing. And they, sometimes they're not very efficient, and you have to use these to find keywords, right? I still recommend you try it and use it, but I don't think it's the best way, right? So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and, grab 25 of these keywords, right? I don't like to put a ton of keywords in one campaign. For some reason, Amazon doesn't like to give all these impressions. That's more, more on the advanced side. So start low, right? Grab 25 keywords, right? That are getting, at least say 1,000 is your cutoff, right? So 1,000 searches a month is your cutoff. So we'll grab these first, 18 right here. We'll copy those. We'll put those in a manual campaign, right? Which are more efficient. We'll put this in a phrase campaign, put this in an exact campaign. You can even put it on a broad campaign. Just keep the bids down because those are also not as efficient. But if we know what people are searching, we know these keywords are at least semi-relevant and there's traffic there, we know that we should be bidding on these things, right? It's an educated guess. I'm not saying you're going to find all your winners here. I'm not saying these are all going to be the best keywords for you, but this is the best educated guess you have before you get real data, right? Real sales, with PPC. So put these in a phrase and exact campaigns and try those out. Obviously, be careful with the budgets at first. Watch them every other day. That way you're not blowing money. But this is how I start my PPC because it's an educated guess. It gets me further ahead without spending 4 or 5 days wasting money on auto campaigns trying to find the right keywords that Amazon recommends, which Amazon sucks with this kind of stuff, guys. So put these in email campaigns. That's what I use there, guys. Now, lastly, right, we talked about listings, getting our titles, keywords in there, right? In our bullets, description, backend, right? And then we talked about PPC, right? And how to use this with PPC. I also use this for product research, guys. What's cool about this is that this is real data that is coming from customers, okay? And let me go a little further so you get as excited and giddy as I am, right? And so if we go down here, guys, right? And you know, a good example is going down here, right? And we go down and we see citrus juicer, lemon juicer, lime squeezer, and we look at this thing called the opportunity score. And what this is Viral Launch is telling us that not a lot of people are indexing, or are you trying to index, right? Not including their title, their bullets, their backend for this keyword. So the higher this is, which I think it's out of 1,000, yeah, it's out of 1,000. The higher this is, the more opportunity there is in that niche, okay? This is one way to look at it. And then what we could do is, you know, if it's, say it's, you know, lemon juicer, let's go down, lime juicer, okay? So if we click this, right, we know lemon squeezer, it's saturated, right? It's gross. It's really be impossible to get into unless you had, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars you're going to throw at this issue. But we're like, it's okay. Well, what's something, you know, down here that we could take advantage of with this data? So we hit lime juicer, right? And we see, you know, this will hit limes as well, and, you know, lemon juicer as well for both. But there's, you know, there's one here just for limes, right? Not for lemons. We go down, this one's just for citrus, lime squeezer, they're not really focused on just for limes here. And we can go down and you're like, okay, there's only 2 competition that's just purely doing limes and it's getting a lot of traffic. You know, maybe I could use this, right? And this isn't the best example either, you know, because you know what product research is, it takes time, it takes effort, you got to keep searching. And so, you know, another example is, you know, say there is a juicer just for kiwis, okay? Just hang with me here. And you know, we go here and we scroll down and we look and we see kiwi juicer. You know, it's getting like 2,000 searches a month, and we click it and there's no such thing as a kiwi searches. Everything pops up as a lemon squeezer. Okay, so what we do is we go to the manufacturer, we grab a, you know, a specifically designed kiwi juicer, right? We're the only one on the market, right? And we're using real search data. You know, it's showing real demand from customers, and so we know we're going to get sales, right? And so you know how, you know, competitive product research is these days. This is another way to look at it, to look at real demand, because, you know, sales estimates on the Chrome extensions are just estimates, okay? And so, you know, these are just estimates too, but you know, it's search data. It's, you know, you're in the ballpark. You know, there's, you know, if there's 2,000 searches, you know, there's demand for this product, this specific product, okay? And so use this, guys, to, you know, try to find little niches that people aren't worried about, right? So we go down, you know, fruit juice squeezer, oxo lemon juicer, not sure, metal lemon, like, right? Say people, you know, we saw a lot of plastic ones, but say there were no metal ones, okay? And there's getting, you know, obviously this is, you know, not a lot for volume, but, you know, imagine there was, right? So guys, use this to kind of come up with ideas to see what people actually want. And if the product's not there, fill the hole, right? All right, guys, that is it. I hope that was exciting. You know, if it was exciting, smash that like button for me, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell. That tells me I'm doing a good job. I like to be told I'm doing a good job. And that helps push my video to other viewers, right? I want more people to learn this. And if you're doing this already, let me know in the comments below. If not, let me know as well, because, you know, I'm actually super interested to know who's doing this already. But anyways, guys, hope that was helpful. I do have the Viral Launch coupon code down below. Again, I don't care what software you use Helium 10, use Jungle Scout, use Viral Launch. I just have a discount down below for anybody that might help. Do what's best for you guys. I'm not here to push product. So anyways, guys, hope that was helpful and excited to see you on the next one. All right, guys, peace out.